Plaintiff Aaron Metcalf says he went to the defendant to get a tattoo, and he paid the defendant $1,500 before the work was done. Aaron claims that not only was the defendant's work unsatisfactory, but he also never finished the tattoo, so he's suing. Defendant Mario Garza says $500 of the $1,500 Aaron gave him was simply to hold his appointment, and the reason he was unable to complete the tattoo was because his son fell ill, and he was unable to work for a period of time. He's countersuing for harassment.
Start with you.
Okay, I wanted to get some tattoo work done, so I called the place where I have previous work done. The guy there recommended me to Mario. I went in there that day. He told me to do my sleeve, it cost me $1,500. We started that day, I paid him $500, which I have a receipt for.
And that was a down payment on $1,500?
Yep.
When was that again?
That was June 12th, 2014.
All right. Go ahead. Gave him $500 down, and what happened?
And then he started the work. Did probably an hour worth of work the first day, and then he told me I had to come back for another session. Told me the tattoo would be done within 2 days tops. I come back the next day, makes me wait 2.5 hours in the waiting room, and then he does about a half-hour tattoo work, and then tells me I owe him the additional $1,000. I paid $1,000, and I had the receipt.
Let me see it. You say he told you?
Yeah, he said I owe it in full to get the rest of it done.
You agreed?
And I paid it because he wrote me the receipt.
He did some more work on you.
Right, and said there would have to be more sessions to finish it, and told me I owe it in full that day to continue.
You didn't question an advance payment?
No, because he wrote me the receipt.
Okay.
Now I figured it was a legit business.
Most people, I'm not going to pay them in advance until they finish the work. I saw you do all that.
It was a business, you know, I figured I was okay.
Like, do I understand? No, do you understand?
Oh, yeah, I understand.
Giving somebody $1,500, they haven't completed the work. Now you want to bring it to me and act like I'm crazy. You didn't question an advance payment?
No, because he wrote me the receipt.
Okay.
Now I figured it was a legit business.
Most people, I'm not going to pay them in advance until they finish the work. I saw you do all that.
It was a business, you know, I figured I was okay.
Like, do I understand? No, do you understand?
Oh, yeah, I understand.
Giving somebody $1,500, they haven't completed the work. Now you want to bring it to me and act like I'm crazy.
Plaintiff Aaron Metcalf is suing a tattoo artist who claims Aaron traded 2 ounces of marijuana to get a tattoo.
All right, sir, so obviously you never got it done.
Well, I went back a couple more times, and he did some more work and made me wait a couple hours each time I had to go back. And we were talking, I told him I didn't really like the tattoo. And he told me, oh, I've been doing this for 16 years. I'm the manager here. My work is great. Wait till it's done. It's going to be the best. So I believed him, you know.
How many times did you come back after that?
2 times after that time.
Twice after you told him you were dissatisfied?
Right, and he told me he would fix it. And he said he's not done. By the time it's done, it'll look great.
All right. So
I believed him. And then we were talking. I said, yeah, I'd like to get some work done on my other tattoo that I have here. And he goes,
hold on, no. Okay. Before you jump to wanting some more on another tattoo, on another arm,
right.
What happened to the one he didn't do right? Did he finally do that to your satisfaction?
No, because...
So why would you let him go to your other arm when he did not complete the first one to your satisfaction?
Because he said he was going to complete it. And he said it wasn't done and it
Why
was going to be...
didn't you wait until he completed it?
Because he kept telling me I had to pay to hold my spot.
You'd already paid.
Right. And then I wanted a different tattoo.
Go ahead, sir. You tell me what happened here.
I was referred by one of our coworkers because of the style of tattoo that he wanted. I got a phone call saying he wanted a tattoo. That was fine. I came into work. I called him, told him, we discussed that tattoo that day. I told him to hold his spot. He would need to put a $500 deposit on his tattoo. If he wanted it, you know what I'm saying?
This is the first one.
Right. We didn't do no work on the first day he gave me the $500. That was to hold the spot for the following day. That day he came in, that's when he was told to pay the $1,500. A total of $1,500.
The balance of $1,000.
Right, he paid the rest of the $1,000 before we even opened the needle packet. So it was $1,500 paid before we even did his tattoo. It's not true. We proceeded to do his tattoo. Aaron can only sit for maybe an hour, hour and a half at the time before he starts shaking. So I explained to him.
Let him finish.
I explained to him at the process that it would be an outline to his tattoo completed before we started shading. I never told him it would take 2 days. It's physically impossible to do a whole arm tattoo.
When did he mention he was dissatisfied with the work?
He mentioned he was dissatisfied with the work after we started coloring, after his third session.
And how many times did he mention it to you over
Just
the
once.
course?
There's only one area that he was disqualified.
And when you completed it, what did he say?
We never even
He said, I like it, do my other arm.
No, we never even got to completing the first tattoo before he started talking about the other tattoo that he wanted done. We never even got through the first one.
Did you ever complete it?
No, I never had a chance to complete it. We did.
Oh, no. You never got a chance to complete the first one.
No.
But then you moved on to a second one.
He discussed the second tattoo, not me.
Did you do it?
No.
Oh, you didn't get a second one done.
No, I paid for it.
You paid for the second.
Yeah, and I got the receipt.
Even though he didn't finish the first one.
Right, because he said he was going to do them both
Did he pay you for a
back and
second?
forth.
He didn't pay me for a second tattoo. What he did was traded 2 ounces of marijuana outside the shop.
Oh my God, you are a liar.
For his second tattoo.
You are a liar.
And an ounce of what they call wax. That's what he traded.
So why
for a
didn't you
second
do it?
tattoo. We had to get through the first one, and he was indecisive if he wanted to move on to this one or to carry this tattoo.
So why'd you take his weed and his wax?
Onto the back.
Then why'd you write me a receipt?
Because we didn't have no problems at this particular point. It was fine. Everything was rolling.
But why do you take additional money for something when you haven't completed the other?
The tattoo was already completed.
You just said it wasn't.
No, it's almost completed. It's
almost.
Yeah,
almost.
He never came back. My son, I explained to him when I took the $500 deposit, it wouldn't be done in 2 days. My son has leukemia. We found out in November. I explained to all my clients that's going to take more than one session, that there's going to be times.
How long did you tell him it would take?
I told him it would take approximately anywhere between 2 to 3 months, is what I discussed.
That's
what. There's 3 to 4 weeks between each session that the tattoo has to heal. It has to heal before we can go back into it.
To a 2 to 3 month process.
Right. Yes, he did. His tattoo was previously discussed between him and another coworker before it was referred to me.
Well, so how did it come that you didn't do it? What happened by the 3rd month?
My son, like I said, was sick. We was getting ready to start a chemo. I let him know that. What he did was traded 2 ounces of marijuana outside the shop.
You are a liar.
For his second tattoo.
You are a liar.
And an ounce of what they call wax. That's what he traded.
So why didn't you do it?
Plaintiff Aaron Metcalf is suing a tattoo artist who claims Aaron traded 2 ounces of marijuana to get a tattoo.
Let's get to, he said he didn't do it because his son had cancer.
Which is
Got
not
it.
true.
I'll grant you your judgment. $3,375. You have to give him his money back. Just because your son has cancer, I sympathize with you, doesn't mean you don't have to pay your customers back for a job you don't complete. Your claim is dismissed for harassment. Yours is granted for the return because he says he can't do it.
I just want to say, if you want to get a tattoo done in Toledo, Ohio, don't go to this guy because he will rip you off and do lousy work.
I want to say that if he would show the tattoo that he's got, that he's complaining about, then he would see where my workpiece.
I got pictures. You really want to see the lousy work?
You can show it.
Oh,
I don't understand what the problem is. If it's so lousy, why wouldn't you show it?
Looks like a kindergartner.
Show it.
You want to see him?
Yeah, I want to see him.
I got all rework done.
Put your arm
You
up.
can't even do a star right.
Do your arm.
You want to see it?
Put your arm up.
You want to see it? Look at this star. He put 2 blacks together. He doesn't even know how to do spacing.
Show him.
And then on the back, look at that star. 2 blacks together. Ridiculous.
Mr. Aaron,
very amateur. Very amateur.